Hello everyone. You all guys are listening me on an Academy online platform. National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization. It's very important organization and even very popular. During the case of organ and tissue transplantation, if you want any kind of help, you should go and talk with this organization. They are ready to help you always. Even in that cases, the black marketing of organ and tissues are going to restrict. Even whenever you move from Dholakua, Delhi, Dholakua to Ames flyover. Right side you will get just Safdarjung Hospital. That is one advertisement as board advertisement is written National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization. Okay, and this is very important. So what about this NATO and all that? All the entire discussion I will do here. This topic is connecting with the science and tech and this lesson number 60. Before going to start the lesson, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Ravi Agarwal. I have done my PhD from IIT Delhi, working as a director of Purvanchal IS, Gorakhpur, where I am providing you the face-to-face classes. I am taking your class for science, tech and environment. From the last 18 years, I am taking classes for civil services examinations. 1000 plus selection already happened in these examinations. Two books of mine are published on the McGraw-Hill. The one is on science and tech and second is on environment. So it's a highly selling book for all of you and recommended by all the toppers. So kindly follow this book for civil service examination if you are a serious aspirant. My Telegram channel you can see on the screen t.me/Ravi UPSC _Academy. My Academy profile is on academy.com/@Ravi 2010. Here, just what about the help that Telegram and the Academy profile will give you. Here you can find out all the entire PDF, those classes I am taking here. A part of PDF, all the video links I also share here. My Unacademy profile is on academy.com/Ravi 2010. Here you can find out all the plus classes, those are paid courses. A part of many free classes that are the special classes. Ravi UPSC is my code during joining any course. If you are using it, you will get extra 10% fees discount. India's best educator for UPSC, CSC, they all are available on Academy and they are taking your live lessons. So these highly experienced faculties and academies are providing you. So it's a great opportunity to all of you to connect with all experienced faculties of India for UPSC, CSC preparations. Why an academy is the best one? You can see the many reasons on the top here. We are providing the widest choice of the educators, flexibilities of changing the courses very easily here guys, unlimited views of lectures, dedicated doubt solving sessions, printed comprehensive notes. We are also providing with the online courses, end-to-end preparations, live mentorships and daily answer writing practices for the mains examinations. 178 plus toppers in 2021 is the result of Unacademy that you can see on the screen. Unacademy is providing you UPSC, CSC Assure. What is a UPSC, CSC Assure guys? In this case, we are providing you courses, even extra year subscriptions if you are taking the classes for 2 years or above subscriptions. If it is required for your preparations, so we are ready to help you. But during joining any CSC Assure courses, you must have to use the code Ravi UPSC. Unacademy announces a mains mentorship programs 2020-22 for UPSC CSC learners. For this program, you people scan the QR code and directly connect with them. Here you can get the opportunity to meet a live mentorship with the top educators and a part of answer writing program benefit you will also get here. UPSC CSC GS Combat is next on the 12th June 11 am. 54 questions, 60 minutes you must have to do. And here different ranking wise you will get the different type of fees discount as per the list are given below, given here that you can see on the 1 to 50% of Unacademy plus subscriptions 10 off. In that way differentiation you can see. And during joining the course, if you use the Ravi UPSC code, so you will get the extra fees discount also. So finally we are here into the topic of discussion, those article I made for all of you here in this lesson, and the topic is the National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization. What about the National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization? This is the location wise I told you in Delhi, between the Dholakua to Ames flyover, in between right side you will get it. Located New Delhi, is a national level organization and it is working under Directorate General of Health Services. Those are working under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. There's a logo of NATO, National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, that you can see on the screen here guys. And see this NATO have a two divisions. The one that is National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network, that is totally dedicated for the organ purposes. And National Biomaterial Center, it is especially dedicated for the tissue related. So tissue related main functions and activities National Biomaterial Centers are providing. Just like somebody have a need of bone transplantation, yeah, just like a tissue, and just like some bone marrow tissues, bone marrow transplantation type. So in that case, the National Biomaterial Center will help you. Kidney type of organ, the National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network will work. In this way, the two divisions are working under NOTO. NOTO means National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organizations. So the first body of this organization is the National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network. It was mandated as per the Transplantation of Human Organ Amendment Act 2011. What was the Human Organs Amendment Act 2011? In the last I will explain with you. But under this Amendment Act, this network was set up, National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network. It is mainly established in Delhi, and a part of it is expanded in many states and other regions in the country, guys. The main function of this National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network is, its function will be to network for the procurement, allocation and distributions of organ and tissues in the Delhi, guys. Yeah, definitely in that way, neither the black marketing of organs, people will do the organs, they are going to take the organs, they are killing the living organisms. So in that way, it will be a hilarious crime. So this is the reason this body of network is going to procurement of allocations and distribution of organ and tissues in Delhi. For that purpose, this is working, guys. NOTO even function as an apex center of all India activities. Okay, so NOTO is at the apex center for all India activities for coordination and networking for procurement and distribution of the organs and tissues. Here the whole entire organs registries are there. Okay, every registration happen, guys. That's why to which person's organ we are taking, to whom it is going to transplant, everything will come in the systematic manner. At national level, how they are working. Okay, at national level, how this network is working. National Human Organ and Tissue Removal and Storage Network. Listen, guys, the one it lay the policy guidelines. So policy guidelines, what will be the procedure we will adopt, this for this purpose it is working. Okay, for this purpose, they will set up the regional and the state level organizations. So regional and state level organizations are working under this network, guys. Okay, different registry even also they are very, very important for the database. Data storage is very, very important. It will create the awareness, that is also very important for the organ donation and transplantation activities. Okay, awareness is very, very important. Like you, why not you are going to donate your organs? It will be after of your death, your organ will be in somebody's life to save the life of other. So this type of the awareness is also very, very important. Why not you are going to transplant, you give your organ, donate the organ to the other person will survive. In this way, guys, have a motivations, awareness. These all things are very, very important. And even it will provide a coordination from the procurement of organ and tissues to the transplantation. And when the organ is allocated outside the regions, in this case, this is the working, guys. Okay, so through the concerned organization, hospital and individuals, okay, they are disseminating to the information. That is also the very important feature. Monitoring of transplantation activities, data management, consultancy supports, and even the kind of training work to provide to the cadre of workers, guys. The various cadre of workers, they provide the training work. What about the procedure we should adopt in that way, guys? Somebody is going to die because of, suppose, brain death and all. So here the supporters, those workers are in the hospitals a lot. They will promote this person. Why not you are going to donate your body organ or something there? Their own family members and all. The second body of NOTO is a National Biomaterial Center. National Biomaterial Center is not for the entire organ, it is especially for the tissues, and that's why it is also called as a National Tissue Bank. Okay, it is also included under the same Act of Transplantation of Human Organ Amendment Act 2011. Okay, here it is also included a tissues donation and registration of tissue bank here in this cases, guys. And the objective of this National Biomaterial Center is what? To fill up the gap between the demand and supply. And here it will provide a quality assurance. Okay, quality assurance in the availability of the various tissues. Like bone marrow transplantation, I told you. There's a quality bone marrow. If this transplantation happens, people do the transplant. People also donate their own bone marrow also. So the healthy bone marrow will use to treat the various diseases into the other person, guys. In that way, the tissues transplantation also become possible. This center will take care of following tissue allograft. Allograft means those tissues we are going to transplant into the other person. Allo means other person we are going to do the grafting. Okay, in this case, the bone products, skin graftings, cornea, heart valves and vessels, other tissues that can be allograft very easily in this case. And what about the activities of the second bodies, guys? Those I'm discussing here. Coordination for tissues procurement and distributions. They are doing the screening of the donor tissues. What is the quality of tissues? Like bone marrow, suppose I'm using the very simple example everywhere. So you use the simple example of bone marrow screening we will do. Removal of tissues and its storage and preservation. So tissue will not die to the certain period of time. Laboratory screening of tissues. That tissues are any infected, any problems are there. Tissue tracking, sterilization, that conservations of the tissues properly, guys. To make the records, data protections, quality managements, okay, patient informations, development guidelines, assisting the pre-requirement of registrations to other tissue banks. Of course, guys, if anybody's have a requirement of the tissues and another one, so these tissues will provide to them directly. So this type of registration will directly through computerized, everything's are available. Okay, this hospital have a need of it, this hospital has a donation of it, so automatically every hospital will get the access of informations. And finally, what about the Transplantation of Human Organs Act 1994? Okay, it was enacted in 1994 and the purpose was definitely, guys, removal, storage and transplantation of human organs for therapeutic purposes should be allowed. For therapeutic purposes should be allowed. Okay, so prevention of commercial purposes of the organs and all, it is totally prohibited, totally prevented, guys. Under the Transplantation of Human Organ Act, THOA, what about the sources of organ will be? The one, near relative donors. Other than the near relative donor, they can also be the donors of organs. And even some of the deceased persons. If somebody's are in infection, any kind of problems, so in that case, it's like somebody is just going to die because of brain death. So in that cases, they are legalized to give their own organs. So in that way, guys, diseased person are also available to, they are able to give their own organs in this act under this provisions. Transplantation of Human Organ Amendment Act 2011, what is it? Please, guys, in this case, the tissue bank should be registered. Of course, it is very, very important. So through the help of legalized way, in the legalized manner, the organ transplantation will be there. Neither the black marketing is possible. Some new relatives are also added here in this case. In this amendment act, like grandchildren and grandparents can also become under the category. Retrieval center should be there. Okay, that will check about the disease donors and all. Provision of swab donation, the person to person donations, that is also it will check. If they consent to donate, inform retrieval centers also there. Provision of mandatory transplant coordinator, that is very, very important in all hospitals registered under the act, guys. Okay, without the registration, well, the hospital will never consider here in this case. Even there is also possible, guys, somewhere suppose have a poor persons. Okay, somebody will take the kidney from the poor person and pay them. So this is also not safe, guys. It's also not good. In this case, have a higher penalty, the person will suffer. Okay, and constitution of this brain death certification board has been, okay, that is very, very important. Okay, a storage network and the national registry for transplant, everything should be established in India. This act has made the provision of greater caution in case of minors and the foreign national and the provision of organ donation from the mentally challenged persons. Neither you suppose somebody have a mentally disturbed, you are taking their own organs and you are killing them, you are destroying their own body. No, it is also not safe. Okay, in case of minors or foreign nations, yeah, even provision of organ donation for the mentally challenged persons is also prohibited here in these cases. And it was notified on 27 March 2014. So it was a total all the information of NATO, and these type of organization always be a center of attraction of UPSC and all the state PCS examination. So I brought for all of you. So I hope now this video will be helpful to you and you understood from which authority or organ is going to donate from one place to another place. Yeah, one person to another person. So this whole entire PDF is available on the Telegram channel that you can see on the screen, t.me/Ravi UPSC_Unacademy. Here you can find out my all the video links. My Unacademy courses are available on unacademy.com/Ravi2010. Here you can find out my all the plus classes, a part of my all the special classes also available. Ravi UPSC is my code. During joining any course, if you are using, you will get extra 10% discount in your fee structure. Iconic subscription is the best one, guys, for all of you. Here a live mentorship, you will get it. A tutor will connect with you regarding your each and every doubt. Question answer practices, how to do, what to do, study planning. And even you will get the opportunity to connect with the educators in open house also. Unacademy subscription as a plus and Iconic subscriptions are available. Okay, and I will suggest to all of you, Iconic is the best one for general studies, and Ravi UPSC is the code. If you use extra discount in the fee structure, you will get not only for general studies, even also for the optional courses. And Academy is also providing you 0% EMIs loan basis. If anybody have a financial crunch, so Academies are ready to help you. Regarding any kind of doubts, Academies are ready to help you with the help of their different subject mentors that you can see on the screen. And the new batch of Unacademy is even launched from the 15th June. So kindly connect with Unacademy for the new batches for 2023 and 2024. Unacademy launched the 8 top optional courses that are highly demanded and highly scoring in UPSC civil service examination from 5th June onwards. And I recommend to all of you guys, optional courses you must have to be more and more score. My courses of Science and Tech and Environment are running now, and the new course of Hindi medium, exclusively for Hindi medium, going to start from 16 June onwards on the plus classes, guys. And here you people can enroll now with the Ravi UPSC code. If you want to touch with me regarding any kind of counseling, if you want, you people can call me directly on 7825860259, and during calling you will use my code Ravi UPSC. Any kind of counseling at discussion you want, you people can connect me on this given numbers. So thank you everyone, kindly subscribe the channel, like and share this video, and download this PDF directly from the Telegram and save your time. So meet you in the next time again with some new other topics. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye. Jai Hind.